Let's get this bread. Started it out just like that for Fielding's sake. Welcome to Life in the Pack on ASU-TV and Red Wolf Radio. ASU-TV, you don't get to see our smiling faces today, and I apologize. That's just because we didn't have enough SD cards. We just didn't to record, so I'm sorry. You get to look at this Life in the Pack logo for about 30 minutes, but you're really here for our voices anywhere and our stories. Fielding is sitting over here. Fielding, how are you today?
I'm good. Terrific, actually.
Terrific?
Yes.
What makes you terrific today?
Very nice day.
Oh, man.
That probably just spiked both of the mics. Maybe.
Jeez Louise. Robert?
Man. Anyway.
Why are you terrific today?
Terrific today because it is a very nice day. It's been raining for about the last week and a half, and today it finally decided to not rain. So that's terrific. And it's like, you know, shorts and long sleeve shirt weather like I'm wearing today. I know ASU-TV can't see, but that's my outfit for the day.
Yeah, and he's got quite the shirt on, I might add. It's got a chest pocket, and it says, "To good times, rowdy gentlemen."
Yeah, it has... Who's on the back of this one? JFK?
Yeah, JFK is on the back of that shirt.
I've seen a few people around campus with this, so it's not a very rare shirt.
Oh, man.
But it's very nice.
It's the first time I've seen it, so points for you. Robert, after tossing that bottle, what are you showing me?
Brandon updated Final Cut and deleted all of his footage.
Oh, no. Once again, proof to all you Final Cut users out there, you should be using Premiere Pro. I don't know why you're not using Premiere Pro. It's the industry standard. It's the best editing software on the market. Get yourself a Premiere Pro, all right? Plus, if you get Premiere Pro, you get the whole Adobe Creative Cloud, and then you get Photoshop, InDesign, what else comes on it? Audition. All sorts of fun stuff that you can edit with. No one needs Final Cut.
For $20 a month.
Yeah, true. But they offer some nice student discounts, so cash in on those. Robert, before we got distracted, how are you this day?
I'm tired.
Like always?
Yeah,
Are you hungry?
a little bit.
Like always?
Did y'all join the giveaway at the CAF?
I don't think so.
You
There's a giveaway?
Yeah, you scan with your A-State app. You scan one of the little QR codes, and you can win a blanket that says A-State or a mug. So I
already
better
have
win.
a mug that
We have
says
plenty
A-State.
of mugs.
Listen,
I have plenty of mugs
As
that I
a
let you
freshman.
use.
As a freshman, we all know that free things are the best things. So
Even as a sophomore, free things, everything.
Yeah.
Like your whole life. Free things are the best things.
just saying, I better win.
True.
Yep.
Another way to get free things, I think we talked about it, was, intramural sports. Have you played any of the fall intramural sports?
No, I'm playing basketball here soon, though, I believe.
Nice.
Yeah.
You going for the t-shirt?
Of course.
You think you can win it?
Yeah, but the thing is, like I've said before, I work for intramurals, and there's this box full of old shirts, and I sifted through it and found all the large
You
shirts.
cheated.
I didn't take the ones that said like first place.
You cheated.
No, I took the ones. Okay, free shirts are awesome. Shirts are shirts.
Yes, but you have to earn the intramural shirts, Fielding. You
I will.
can't just cheat your way
I'm
to
about to ball
intramural
out.
shirts. Robert and me tried to play intramurals our first semester here. Decided they were terrible and haven't played since. Is that your general consensus, Robert?
Yeah, I wish they weren't terrible,
Yeah.
but
I was really excited for intramurals coming to college. That was one of the main things I looked forward to. But then there's just... It's the same thing that plagues, like, sports you play all over. Unless you're playing, like, actual, like, for your high school team or, like, an official sanctioned, like, club league or whatever. I mean, schools and, like, Boys and Girls Club where I came from and anything that gets started with, like, younger kids, I know, it's all... We actually have to be safe, and we can't actually, like, play the game all the way. And I hate that it's like that. I wish that there was some sort of change that would go through where they're like, yeah, you can actually go out there and, like, the biggest example that I can think of was, like, softball. Because you couldn't use your own bats. Like, if you had your own bat from playing baseball or whatever, you couldn't use your own bats. You had to use their bats. And there's just a whole bunch of rules about, like, running and sliding and stuff that you can and couldn't do. And it was ridiculous. It was like, just let us play slow-pitch softball.
In defense of softball, though, since I work for intramural, I gotta kind of
Defend
it a little bit. The whole running thing and not being able to slide is kind of basic, like, safety stuff for even men's league softball, like professional stuff. There's always two bases at first, so you don't run into somebody. And of course, it's all safety stuff because the school is liable for you. And
I'm just saying that's ridiculous. Like,
does,
I understand it. I understand why it has to be there because there are people that if they get hurt doing that, their first thought would be, the school should have put rules in to keep me safe. But I am just the total opposite in where you signed up to play softball. There is an inherent risk in you doing physical activity, except the fact that you got hurt. Move on.
And again, for like the whole injury thing, I wasn't reffing this game, but it was like, I guess my girlfriend's a Zeta, so I was coaching kind of.
All right.
And one of our players, she went down to the ground and she was like, "Oh, I just hurt my knee a little bit. I want to go back out and play." And like, she couldn't walk or anything, so we were like, maybe she twisted it or whatever. But she's wanting to get out there and play, and she comes back like a week later and she's like, "Yeah, I tore my ACL, PCL, and meniscus."
Holy cow!
So,
How?
I don't know.
What did she do? Surely this had to be something you noticed, where you're like, that does not look good.
No, she was moving it fine. Like, it looked like it was moving fine, and she wasn't like wincing in terrible pain.
Okay, then there is no way.
That's what it was.
Ligaments.
She had surgery.
Holy
and she was
cow.
she was in a wheelchair for like.
She had to have torn them after that somehow.
No.
There's no way you think you can play softball on 3 torn ligaments.
No, it was football.
Or football on 3 torn ligaments. There's no way, because like my stepdad officiates like high school games, and he tore his Achilles tendon in his foot, and you knew when he tore it, because the moment it snapped, and I think there was like an NFL player that this happened to or something.
Richard Sherman.
Yeah, there was some recent thing where it happened, and I mean the moment you see someone tear a ligament in like their knee, their ankle, anywhere. Like anywhere on your legs, I guess, that support you. Because I guess an arm, you could kind of just hold it and you don't know. But legs, you know, because it's like, you see that pop and you see them twitch and they don't put any weight on it after that. And you're just like, yep, they're done. But, I mean, ligament tears are terrible. And I hope they never happen to me.
Terrible.
Wow.
You happy with yourself with that one?
Yep.
Jeez Louise. On that, I'm going to a song. I'm not even letting anyone recover from that. We're going to our first song. We bullied Robert out of this second pick for song. So I got it instead. And I mentioned 2 shows ago, I think. Maybe last show. 2 shows ago, I think. That I had gone to that Ed Sheeran concert. So now I'm getting the second half of who was there at that Ed Sheeran concert, because I played Snow Patrol on the show because I really enjoyed them. Now we're going to play some good old Ed Sheeran. We're not going to play any of his super popular radio songs because that's not what we do here. We're going to play Galway Girl by Ed Sheeran. But before we do that, ASU-TV people, get out of here. Don't listen to our music we play, because if you listen to our music we play, they're going to pull us off. They're going to sue us for everything we got, and we're going to have to shut down ASU-TV. And everyone at Arizona State University is going to be happy because then they can finally use ASU-TV for themselves. And true story, you can ask anyone. That's a true story. But we will be back after your PSA break, so you can listen to us talk more. Of course, you're probably watching this on Facebook or YouTube, so there's going to be a little logo pop up. You might hear a little howl. I might throw a little howl in there for you, and then we'll be right back, so it won't be that long. But radio people, you'll get to listen to a song. So ASU-TV people, stay strong. We'll be right back. Fielding, you said you get to do some drone work?
I do get to do some drone work.
Well, you can tell us about that after I let everybody know that we are indeed back. You already know we're back because you're listening to our sensual voices right now.
Hello.
Thanks for that, Fielding. Radio people, I hope you enjoyed the little Ed Sheeran piece. And ASU-TV people, you're back. That was what, like 5 seconds? No pain, no gain, easy. You got it. Now you get to hear about Fielding doing some drone work. What are you doing with the drone, Fielding?
What episode did I say? Did we talk about big boy purchases and I bought the drone? Was that like the 3rd?
I mean, that had to be like the 1st episode.
That was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
Oh my gosh. Okay, my skateboard just moved across the wall and I got really scared.
Is it haunted? Is this room haunted?
There were skeletons and ghosts in here though.
That's true.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Anyways, I finally get to use that for the first time in like 3 months. I'm doing a demonstration speech for oral comms. Robert, did you have to do that for Miss Holt?
A what?
A demonstration speech.
Oh yeah, I demonstrated how to play piano.
Oh, that's nice. So I'm doing how to edit video into like a fancy little video, like edit clips into a fancy little video with music. And I plan on using my drone to like follow me through campus because there's a follow mode. So I'm going to make it follow me through campus on my penny board. And I'm going to just stitch the clips together and make it look cool.
Have you gotten the proper permits to fly your drone on campus?
No, and I don't care to.
I don't think anybody will say anything
No.
about it to you. And Robert, are you having fun there on your phone?
No, I got an email from one of my professors.
Oh no! I'm guessing it wasn't a class canceled email.
No.
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 Was it a bad email?
It's not a good email.
Well, that answers that. Well, I'll leave that alone. I won't make you share it yet. I'll make you share it later, maybe. But I want a drone really bad. Every time I see like drone footage or someone talks about how they're going to use their drone, it makes me really want it. Technology's going quite far these days, and I was tempted. Like Christmas is coming up. Now, I say that very hesitantly because I've already seen people playing Christmas music and putting Christmas lights up. And it is not even Thanksgiving yet.
Yeah, there's Christmas radio stations on already.
Not allowed. You people need to relax.
Yeah.
The day after Thanksgiving, I'm perfectly cool with it. But you give Thanksgiving the respect it deserves.
Yeah, don't skip
okay?
Thanksgiving at all.
That is the first big meal of the holiday season, and I want it to get all the attention it deserves. And so you people with your Christmas stuff already out disgust me. But I have been thinking about like inevitably when Black Friday gets closer and everything, and your family's like, "Oh, what do you want me to get you for Christmas?" And you're like third grandma that you haven't seen in 4 years. It's like, "Little Fielding, what do you want me to get you for Christmas?"
Yeah.
And so whatnot. And every year, a drone has been on my list up until about the week of Thanksgiving, when I just realized there are more important things that I could use than the drone. And so I've been wanting a drone for 3 years, and I've just still never got one or gone out and bought one myself.
A friend of mine told me, because I turned the drone on in my dorm to check if
man.
it still worked, and it's really loud.
Mm-hmm.
So I turned it on in there, and my suite mate knocks on the door, and he's like, "Y'all
Like
okay?"
a swarm of bees.
Yeah. And he knocks on the door. He's like, "Are y'all okay in there?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Just testing out my drone." And he told me a buddy of his got a Phantom 4, which if you know
Nice.
the Phantom 4s,
Yeah.
they're like $1,400.
Oh, yeah.
He got it refurbished for $300, which is cheaper than the Spark.
Yeah.
So like he got a nice drone
Yeah.
for a third of the price,
No kidding.
but ridiculous.
Lucky people. Yeah, and I've been looking at a bunch of like the cheaper options because used to is like when that was like first coming into a big thing, there was if you wanted to use any of the footage you got or really have a nice steady shot, there were only like 2 or 3 drones that you could really get that would be decent, and they were really expensive. But now, like looking at a bunch of them, they've come so far, and you can really get a bunch of like cheaper options that do almost as well as the big ones. The big ones just have a lot more advanced features. Like I'm pretty sure the only thing that makes a lot of the bigger drones worth the money they are is like a couple of them have tracking features and a couple of them don't. The range on some of them is insane.
Yeah.
I know a couple of them have put specs into speed, which amazes me when I look at some of the speeds that some of those things can fly at. It's crazy. But yeah, I'd still really like a drone. But once again, the drone fell off my Christmas list this year because I really need to replace my iPad because I have an OG iPad mini. And it's done. It's reached that point of Apple devices where the new iOS updates
Kill the old
kill
ones.
the system.
Yeah.
And so I really need a new tablet. So I'm hoping to get a Microsoft Surface tablet, though, instead of an iPad. Something a bit more computery based so I can use it for more things. But that'll be what it'll be. Robert, what are you doing on your phone, man? Every time I look at you and think, man, we should get Robert involved in this conversation, you're on your phone, man. You don't want to talk with us? No, you're just going to shake your head? You're not even going to say anything to these people? What if one of these people out here is listening to this and they're thinking, man, Robert's my favorite person, but he hasn't said anything this whole show. I'm waiting for Robert to say something. You could have a biggest fan out there, and you're letting them down.
I highly doubt that.
That'll be enough for them right there, as you saying he highly doubt it. Wow. Robert, man, everybody out there listening to this, I'm going to put this on everything available so I can get as many people as I can to see this. If you're a fan of Robert, and you're a fan of what Robert's got to say, and Robert is one of your favorite people on this show, I need you to just flood every comment section. Go to our Twitter, which Fielding is at.
Life at the Pack One. Please follow us and comment us and, tell us things to talk about, please.
Exactly. We're running out of stuff. We're trying our hardest, but school is boring. It's getting boring. We don't have to worry about finals or anything important till after Thanksgiving. We've just reached a dead period. But when you go follow all of our social medias and watch us on everything, you got to shout out your love for Robert. You got to blow up the comment sections with, Robert, we love you. Robert, I wish you would talk to me more. Robert, you got to get in there. You got to do stuff, Robert. You're my favorite. We need you to just blow it up so Robert knows he's appreciated. Robert, how many of those do you have to see before you dedicate yourself and realize that you're wanted on this show?
4.
4. All right, that's an
Only
achievable
4.
goal. 4. We need 4 of you to do it, and we'll get Robert. I may let Robert host the show one week if we get that many comments asking for Robert. I need you to do it. Now, you've made a crucial mistake because there are 4 people in my family. Family, I need you to do your work. I know you can, and I need you to do it because Robert has backed himself into a corner and he's trapped. And Fielding's whole family watches this.
Yes, they do.
You're going to get double or maybe triple the amount of comments that you asked for just from us using our leverage in our families to get you some power. But yeah, like I said in that rant about us needing stuff to talk about, school is just boring. Has anything interesting happened to you as far as like school goes recently?
Let's see here. Everything's been pretty straightforward, nice and easy.
Yeah.
I did register, which, of course,
Oh yeah,
is
registration
eventful.
is up, and so you've got your second semester, freshman year, all
Yes,
planned out.
I'm very excited because it's a much cleaner schedule than I have now.
Mm-hmm.
More spread out, not as many classes on Monday and Wednesday.
Cool.
Unfortunately, I do have 2 online classes, but
Yeah.
I
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Jeez.
Wow.
Okay. Sorry about that one.
Anyways, I juggled my online class pretty well this semester, even though it was only music.
Yeah.
I have history and concepts of fitness next semester.
Yeah, and how is the Gen Ed compared to major courses looking at on yours?
Oh, my major courses are going to be difficult.
Okay.
I looked at prereqs for PT today, and it's a bunch of bio, chem, and anatomy.
Yep. Welcome to the health field, Fielding.
That's me.
Nah. Yeah. So second semester, freshman year, you probably still got some like Gen Ed classes that you really don't want to take, but you got to take them.
Yeah.
In there, like some histories. I
Yeah,
imagine.
history. I got out of English.
Okay. Cool.
In high school,
Yeah.
luckily. But other than that, I think that's about it. I'm doing
Yeah.
first aid and safety
Cool.
just because it's always good to know CPR
Exactly.
and
I think
how
so
to be
too.
safe.
I probably will never get certified, but I think that's a
It is
a
very
good thing
important.
to do.
And I'm trying to, what am I saying? I'm trying to get involved with like the Red Cross
Oh, cool.
because that sounds fun.
Man, you're out here saving lives, Fielding.
That's
you're
me.
a lifesaver.
That's
oh
me.
my goodness. Robert, you told me, I think just today earlier, before we came into the show, that you got your schedule all fresh and made. Maybe it was yesterday. But, what, anything interesting, unique on your schedule that you're looking forward to?
Archery.
Archery, that course that you're, did you take it back half or first half? Oh, you haven't registered.
no.
So, take it back half if you want to take it with me. Although the first half is full, so I don't think you have a choice.
Wow, it filled up that fast.
I know. Oh, there's like only 20 spots, so
Oh.
not a many,
Yeah,
not
no.
that many in a class. But yeah, it still surprised me when I went on there and looked, and the whole first half of the semester was booked for
Like
archery. So
20 people already want to get in there.
no kidding. But nothing interesting on your schedule. Just archery. Do you have like a day off? You got cool breaks in there, late starts, early finishes.
I don't think so.
No, I got lucky. I am going to have my second semester of college where I do not have class on Friday, which I am super excited about.
I wanted to do that.
Yeah, I just had to take one online course to do it because initially I had like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday option on there. But after meeting with my wonderful academic advisor, he suggested that I take a different class online taught by a teacher that he highly recommended. And so I did that. And so now I'm all set. No class on Friday, which is good considering I live 4 hours away, which means more weekends I might be able to go home because I'll actually be able to use the time that I'm at home more. Robert, talk to me, Robert. Tell me about something.
I can't yet. You gotta wait till break.
You're right. I do have to wait till break. He looked up at the clock and he knew that he had a cop-out answer for us. We are running fresh out of time. We got to get everybody to a break. Radio and ASU-TV people. ASU-TV, this is the end of an episode. An end of just an audio episode. And unfortunately, but we hope you enjoyed it. We hope you got enjoyment listening to us. Just turn us on in the background while you go throughout your day. And we got a second song. Fielding, you chose this second song, so I'll let you introduce it after I say goodbye to everybody. ASU-TV, we'll see you Monday. There still won't be video just because of the way we film these. We film 2 at once, and so we will definitely have video for you next week and to those episodes, because I'll make sure that I have all my SD cards back from my editors in time, and then you'll get a standard episode, and it'll be something to behold. But until then, we will see you Monday with our second episode of Life in the Pack. So keep it on ASU-TV, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the content. Thank you for watching today's episode of Life in the Pack. We hope you enjoyed it. There will be new episodes coming out twice a week on ASU-TV, or you can tune into Red Wolf Radio to catch the full hour show at 8 p.m. Central Time on Fridays. You can also follow us on Twitter at Life in the Pack 1. That is Life in the Pack number 1. And you can send us all sorts of things we should talk about on the show or questions that you want answered on the show, and we'll try to get to them the best we can. We hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned to ASU-TV for more content. Boom! That's how it's done.